Greetings, brother raccoons, and welcome back to the Raccoon Lodge, your one-stop shop for all things honeymooners. As always, if you're watching this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. It's a mere bag of shells. I'm your great pal, Jim McKeever, and today we're heading to TV land for a deep dive on episode 7 of the Classic 39, coring a apple titled Better Living Through Television. Are you ready? And away we go! This episode originally aired on November 12, 1955, and like all of the Classic 39 episodes, was filmed at the Adelphi Theater located at 152 West 54th Street in Manhattan. At the beginning of the episode, Trixie is carrying her sewing kit from the bedroom to the kitchen. It's the same sewing kit Alice had in Pardon My Glove. The Nortons' apartment certainly is nicer than the Cramdens'. Like, way nicer. They even have curtains. Ed puts on Trixie's dress so she can fix it. Ed asks her to hurry up because he's allergic to crinoline. Crinoline is an open weave fabric of horsehair or cotton that is usually stiffened and used especially for interlinings and millinery. When Ralph first demonstrates the handy housewife helper to Ed, he lists all of the attachments it has and things it can do. He ends by saying it has something to take corns off your feet, but when he says it, he's holding the corkscrew. This episode establishes that Ed has a brother.
Well, I gotta admit one thing, Ralph, boy, television is great for selling things.
You can say that again.
Well, my brother's a good example for that. He was home all the time looking at those commercials on television. He finally sold his set.
When Ed pretends to be in the commercial for the handy housewife helper, he says,
"Has there been a day you needed a combination corkscrew and wart remover?"
According to Ralph's list of things it does, wart removal is not one of them. Let's be thankful for that. Alice enters the Nortons' apartment and says,
"Trixie sent me up to see if she can have some more thread around here."
Whatever that means. In the second act, Alice and Ralph come out of the bedroom in their bathrobes. Alice is clearly wearing pajamas underneath, but Ralph still has his shirt, pants, and shoes on. There appear to be pieces of tape on the floor, one just inside the door to the hallway and one just outside the door to the bedroom. They can also be seen in the first act on the Nortons' floor. Just before Ralph and Ed begin their final rehearsal for the commercial, Ed tells Ralph, "I'm not nervous, I'm very calm. After what is there to being on television?" Instead of, "After all, what is there to being on television?" In the final rehearsal for the commercial, Ralph calls the item the
Helpful housewife, happy handy.
Then during the commercial and for the rest of the episode, it's the handy housewife helper. Also in the final rehearsal of the commercial, a piece of the handy housewife helper, or helpful housewife happy handy if you prefer, goes flying off. Gleason stops, retrieves the piece, and ad-libs,
Maybe we ought to say something about spearfishing.
Ed's opening speech during the commercial is very different from the one during final rehearsal, which is odd since Ed says they'd rehearsed 14 times. The number Ed gives to call is Bensonhurst 56698. Now this is a tough one. At the end of the commercial, Ralph collides with the stage left flat and knocks it over, falling down in the process. In Audrey Meadows' book Love, Alice, she claims that this was not scripted and completely accidental. But if you watch, the camera pans back far enough to include Ralph, the flat, and a great deal of stage area behind the flat, as though they knew it would fall. And Ralph sort of swings at it anyway, so what else would happen to it? I say it was planned. That's everything we found in this episode. If we missed something, please sure to call it out in the comments below. And as always, please like and subscribe so you'll know when the next deep dive airs. Thanks so much for watching.
Baby, you're the greatest.